Fingers crossed, we are live. That's right, folks. The international break is just about to be done and dusted. So that means we switch our focus back to domestic football. And here comes my latest Premier League predictions. Roll VT, wherever you are. Go! That's right, folks, back once again with another Premier League prediction episode, and it is Matchday number 5, and we'll get to that in just 1 second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Premier League related, world football. We've got it all here under one roof, skis, boys and girls. Now, I'm a little bit all over the place, so you've got to bear with me. We've got a lot to cover in a little bit of time, so I don't know if you are watching or not. So I've got to try and find a way to navigate to the chat there. I can see the chat now, so let's get going, folks. And I don't know if you're with me or not, but let's get going, because I've got to get through this within 30 minutes, because I've got a bit of an appointment to get to. We've got one person in the house, Liam Martin, first and foremost once again, so welcome to the show once again. So before we get stuck into the thick of things of Matchday number 5, we're going to take a look back at Matchday number 4, see how I got on and how well you guys got on with the predictions, boys and girls. So let's get going. So quick recap of those fixtures that took place. Seems like a lifetime ago. Southampton took on Manchester United. It was a 1-1 draw, all square in the end. I actually went with a 2-1 win for Manchester United, so I got that one wrong. Chelsea took on Sheffield United. A bit of a surprise, this one. 2-2 final score. A massive away point for Sheffield United. 2-1 for me, so I got that one wrong as well. It did start to pick up a little bit for me. Prediction-wise, Crystal Palace took on Aston Villa. 1-0 victory. Actually went with a 2-0 win. Hello, Pepe Jacks. Or Pepe Hacks in the house. So I got that one right. Leicester City took on Bournemouth, and there's a 3-1 victory. I got that one bang on the nose, boys. Bang on the nose. Manchester City took on Brighton, 4-0 victory as well. Got that one as well, so not too shabby. Back-to-back correct ones for me. Newcastle took on Watford. That ended up all square, and I got that one right. Woo, 3 on the spin, boys and girls. West Ham United took on Norwich City, 2-0 final score. Actually went with a 2-1 win. Burnley did take on those six-fingered freakazoids. Burnley, should I add, took on Liverpool. Ended up 3-0 for Liverpool. Actually went with a 3-1 victory. Everton took on Wolves, 3-2 final score. Actually went with a 2-0 win for Everton. And then wrapping it up, it was the all-London derby, boys and girls. 2-2 final score. North London derby, should I say. Actually went with a 3-2 win as well. Hello to all the newbies who just joined us in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, all in all, not too shabby indeed. I've given myself one of these bad boys for my predictions. Zane B, hello, welcome to the show. Prasanna, PDL, hola as well. Welcome, welcome. Premier League predictions coming at ya. So this is how I got on. How about you guys in the old comment section before? This is the grading criteria, a 0 to 3, and you get a big red face that looks like me. If you get a 0 to 4, or 4 to 6, sorry, you'll get a straight face. And if you get 7 or more, like me, you can become to the thumbs up gang. So let's take a look at how you got on. A lot of predictions to go over. We'll say hello to any more newbies in the chat in a second. So Alexa Pradanovic did all right for himself. Jaden Kreister, big thumbs up. He joins me in the exclusive VIP gang of the thumbs up. How to? He did okay for himself. Shouters Cowdrey did all right as well. Big fat thumbs up for him. Mason Earl, he did okay. Nathan Haver, big fan of the channel. Unfortunately, no big fat red face for him. Darno Nilaj also joins Nathan in the thumbs down club, should I say. Ryan Thomas, he did all right for himself. Alfie Joey, not so good for him. Nicholas Poletes did okay. Adele Plays, number 10, he did okay. Jacob Dean, he also did all right for himself. Yannick Bustler, seen his name dotted about Fairview over the past couple of days. Straight face for him. Anil Achara, not too great. Ryan Stevens didn't do too well either. Stephen Selig joins the OK gang. Kim Sanderson also joins the OK gang. Niall Hallerberg also did all right. Himathan Govindanan, not too good for him. Leo Sande, also not too great for that fella. The Search did okay for himself. Sarkodie Seth, not too great as well. Youngzy did all right. The Injector, Styler, AD. Big fat thumbs up for you. Eduardo Cruz did all right. Blessing Talavenga did all right. LG and Cow, we love him as well, did all right for himself. Loads and loads and loads of predictions. And LG and Cow, right on cue, you join us. XD3SP41RZX, what a name. He did okay for himself. Unique 5248 did all right. Robert Walden also did all right. Vincent Hung did a big fat thumbs up. However, he does have edit next to his name, so I'm a bit dubious about that. Pop LJT did okay. Epic Gamer did all right. Brenda Show did okay. Crazy Vlogger, okay. Arkham Gamers 123 also did okay. Yoni Turquoise didn't do great. Football, cricket did all right. John Kedwood did okay. Yasin Melahoff, David Gamers, not too great, or okay. And Ben R also did all right. Tyrone Hodges did okay for himself. Christian Adajeve did okay for himself. Samuel Size, also with a big fat thumbs down. James Smith, we'll wait for you in a minute. Billy Spencer, thumbs down. James Smith did all right for himself. Loads of predictions coming at ya. Maces, he did all right for himself. Chelsea's Lions TV, they did okay. Russell Frost, we'll get to you in a second. Hissman, thumbs down for you. Luna Star, like the name of the dog, did all right for himself. Noko Drinker did pretty terrible. Zara Abdullah, he did all right. And Russell Frost did okay for himself. More, plenty more. Oh my goodness, I do appreciate and thank you all for your predictions. I love it when everyone gets stuck into it. The Primer Oppo did okay. Shayla did terrible. Blair Wallace did all right. Neil McCauley did okay. Also got edit next to his name, so dubious. Cody Kehoe did all right for himself. Free Tibet, indeed, he did all right. Jaden the Gengar also did okay. And Amakola Katao 1978 did all right. We're down to the last few. Bear with me. Hang in there. The predictions are wrapping up here. Skyhorse, my style, did okay for himself. Footy fan with his essay. Good descriptions there. Love it. Did all right for himself as well. James Rigby, I think you're the final one. Did terrible. So that is a quick wrap up. And once again, I do appreciate you guys for giving me your comments, your feedback, and all that kind of good stuff. I'm just going to check in on the old administration side of things, how we doing viewers-wise. 13 of us watching. So this is where it's going to get all interactive, folks. This is where you guys can chime in with your predictions. I'll take a little look at them. And again, I'm going to be pretty quick with today's show. We're going to be about 30 minutes. Roll time, so let's get cracking and take a little look. This is the state of flux right now in the Premier League. Matchday number 5 coming at you, but this is what it looks like at matchday number 4. Liverpool top of the pops. Man City are in second, just 2 points behind. Leicester City doing the business in third. Crystal Palace are in fourth. Arsenal are in that last 5th spot right there. Down the bottom, Watford, Norwich and Villa, who spent a bucket load of money, struggling as it stands. So let's take a look now at the Matchday number 5 matches, and here we go, folks. So I'm going to give you the, obviously, the sort of the summary about each one of these, and that gives you the chance to get your predictions in. So we're going to take a look right now. Liverpool against Newcastle. Get your predictions in. I'll take a little look at them in a second. So I'm going to tell you now, over the years, these two sides have smashed it out quite a few times. 85 victories for Liverpool, 50 for Newcastle, 42 draws. Obviously, Liverpool coming to this in first spot. Newcastle doing okay, considering 14th spot. The bookmakers have this quite red-hot favourites. 8-1 on for Liverpool, 22-1 the long shots Newcastle, 15-2 the draw. What have you guys got for me in your predictions? Come on, boys. What's going on? What's going on with the show? I've lost the plot. No, there you are. There you are. So give me we got the first one in there. Chaylar's in there with a 3-0 victory for Liverpool. Anyone else in there? While we got some more. LG and Cows coming in there. 2-2. He's going for the draw. Surprise one there. TTV Adam C67 is going with a Liverpool win 3-0. David Gamers with a 3-1 victory as well for Liverpool. Pepe Hacks 3-0 to Liverpool. We'll get to the next game in just a second. Harley Bardot 3-1 victory for Liverpool as well. While the rest are coming in, I'm going to give you my prediction. I'm going to go with a 3-0 victory as well. A lot of goals in Liverpool, so I expect them to add to the tally this weekend. That game takes place early on Saturday. Obviously, we're still kind of wetting our whistle because the England game is coming up live later on someplace, not with me. Josh Hudson sneaks in there with a 4-2 win. Sanu Ekemi with a 4-0 win as well. More predictions coming at you. Prasanna Padel 2-0. Krishy Gobin's going with a 7-goal thriller. 4-3. Looks like in favour of Newcastle. I don't know. Meanwhile, next up we have Brighton Hove Albion up against them six-fingered freakazoids. That's right. Burnley. How are they going to get on? Now, over the years, these two sides have duked it out a few times. Not that many. 10 victories for Brighton, 11 for the Freaks. 12 draws along the way. Now, the freakazoids are in 12th spot in the table. Brighton, on the flip side, are in 16th. The bookmakers have got this 6-5 for Brighton, 12-5 the long shots. That's Burnley away from home, 23-10 for the draw. What we got here? So Liam Martin's in there with all of them. I'm going to try and go back. TTV Adam 66C67. It's going with a 2-1 win for Brighton. Meanwhile, LG and Cows going with a Freakazoids 2-1 win for Burnley. A draw for Chayla. 1-1 draw down the middle. Liam Martin's going with a 2-0 win for Burnley. Holy smokes. Not happy with that one. Yeah, hopefully you're wrong. Or anyone who's picking Burnley, you're going to be wrong, because them freaks, they're going down. Josh Henderson's going with Burnley as well. More predictions coming at you. Liam Martin is first to the money on all of them. Meanwhile, I'm actually going to go with a 2-1 win for Brighton. I'd like to see them get some more points on the board. Even though I think I've predicted them to go down. Back to the house. Harley Bardot's going with a 1-0 win for Brighton. Zero Central's going with a 1-1 draw. Sarkodie Seth with a 2-2 draw. Fongu Blaise Leyland's going with a 2-0 win for Brighton. Matt Brown with a 2-1 win for Brighton. Shuren Akareme's going with a 1-1 draw. And David Gamers with a 1-1 draw. Coming at you now. Probably one of the games of the weekend here. It is Manchester United up against Leicester City. Obviously, Maguire left Leicester City to join Manchester United. But Leicester looking the better team at the moment. Coming into this now, the record between the two sides, 33 victories for Leicester over the years, 66 wins for Manchester United, 29 draws right down the middle. Obviously, Leicester third place in the table. United are 8th. The bookmakers go this in favour of Manchester United, 5-4 on, 70-5 for Leicester City away from home. 27-10 is the draw. What we got in the house? Well, we have quite a few early predictions. Matt Brown's first off the blocks there. 3-2 victory for United. David Gamers with a 2-2 draw. Chilar's going with a 0-0 draw. Liam Martin with a 2-0 win for United. Prasanna's going with a 1-1 draw. LG and Cow's also going all down the middle, 1-1. Krishy Gobin's going with a 3-1 victory for Manchester United. TTV Adams going with a 1-0 win for United. Blue Flash going with a draw. Harley Bardot with a 3-2 victory. What am I going with? I'm actually joining the draw, gang. I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw in this one, folks. Fongu Blaise is also in there with a draw. Pepe Hacks with a win for Leicester City. Sarkodie Seth with a 2-1 win for Manchester United. And Liam Martin's in there also with a victory for United. Josh Henderson squeezes in with a 1-0 win. Again, if you can't predict right here live on the show, make sure you get your predictions in full in the comment section so we can review them next week when we'll go live once again. One more. Zero Central with a 2-2 draw as well. Moving over to Sheffield United up against Southampton. Surprise package perhaps, Sheffield United. They come into this. Well, they played each other a bunch of times. 25 victories for Sheffield United over the years. 16 victories for Southampton. 13 draws. That's the state of flux. The table shows Sheffield United up as high as 10th right now. Southampton are down into 13th. Unlucky for some. The bookmakers go 6-4 for Sheffield United, 2-1 for Southampton. It's very tight odds. 11-5. The draw. We've still got some other predictions coming in there. Did I mention Matt Brown? No, Matt Brown's first off the blocks once again with a 2-0 victory for Sheffield United. LG and Cow's in there with a 2-1 win for Southampton away from home. Suren Akiyeme's kind of playing catch up with a Man United victory. Liam Martin's going to go with a 2-1 win for the Blades. Chilar's with a 1-1 draw. David Gamers. Can't really call it. He's in the middle of the fence here. Won a victory for Southampton. TTV is going with a 2-1 win for Southampton. Krishy Gobin's gone the other way. 2-1 victory for the Blades. Pepe Hacks with a 2-0 win for Sheffield United. Zero Central with a 1-0 win. Sarkodie with a 1-1. Josh Henderson with a 1-1. Holly Bardot 2-0. So as Blue Flash. I'm going with a 3-2 goals galore, boys. 5 goals in it. 3-2 victory for Sheffield United. A couple of late additions. Fongu Blaise Leyland's in there with a 3-1 victory for Southampton. Next up on the blocks, a bit of a London derby this one. Tottenham up against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace start the season in tremendous form. Obviously, they're the drama pre-season with Wilfred Zaha. Will he go? Will he stay? He stayed. They're doing bits right now in the Champions League spots. Would you believe it? But it ain't going to last, I'm sure. 12 victories for Crystal Palace over the years. 30 for Tottenham. 13 draws right down the middle. Obviously, Palace in 4th. Spurs down in 9th spot. Obviously, they got Champions League things going on in the background. They got I think that's not far away. The bookmakers go 7-20. So Tottenham are favourites quite heavily. 4-1 the draw. 17-2. It is the away victory for Crystal Palace. A couple of predictions already in the house. Matt Brown straight in there with a 2-1 win for Crystal Palace. Chilar's also going with Spurs 3-1. Liam Martin also with Spurs 2-0. LG and Cow's going a 3-1 victory for Spurs. Looks like the majority of Spurs predictions are here. FMS Vlogs 5-0 victory. David Gamers going with Spurs as well. Sarkodie with a 3-1 victory for Spurs. Bardot 2-0. Krishy Gobin with a 3-0. Adams 67. 4-1 for Spurs. Zero Central's obviously going for Spurs. Anybody go for Crystal Palace. Zero Central with a 2-1 win. Blue Flash 2-1 win for Spurs. FMS Vlogs 3-0. No one's going with it. 2-1 victory by Josh Henderson. FMS Vlogs once again. Josh Henderson. I'm actually going with a 2-0 win as well. I'm joining you boys. It does look one-sided. 2-0 win for Tottenham Hotspur. Soon Akami is in there lastminute.com with a 2-2 draw. Meanwhile, Wolves up against Crystal Palace, the last of the 3 o'clock kickoffs over in England. Wolves against Chelsea, difficult one. This one, obviously, Wolves at home can be quite a challenge. Over the years, they've played each other a bunch of times. 41 victories for Chelsea, 39 victories for Wolves, 27 draws right down the middle. The bookmakers go 2-1 for Wolves, 29-20 Chelsea, 23-10 the draw. Obviously, Chelsea under Lampard with the transfer ban are a different beast these days. I think they're looking at a top 6 battle, not necessarily a top 4 battle. Some predictions already coming in. The table shows Chelsea down to 11th. Wolves on the flip side struggling with 17th spot at the table, but just the one defeat to the name so far. What have we got in the house? There's a comment I need to take a sneaky peek look at. So we're going Liam Martins with a 2-1 win for Wolves. Sarkodie Seth with a 2-2 draw. Shayla with a 2-1 win for Wolves. LG and Cow's going Wolves as well, 2-1. David Gamer's going the other way with Chelsea, 2-1. Matt Brown with a 1-1 draw. Adam 67's going 3-3 draw, 6 goals in it. LG and Cow going with a 2-1 victory for Wolves. Chrissy Gobin 2-2. Josh Henderson 2-0 win for Wolves. FMS Vlogs 2-1 for Wolves. Harley Bordeaux same scoreline. Blue Flash 2-0 for Wolves. And Fongu Blase Lylan 2-1 victory for Chelsea. Zero Central's also going Chelsea as well. For me, I don't know. I can't remember what I put on this one. I'm actually going with 2-1 win for Chelsea. Surprise, surprise. Picking up an away victory, which will be massive for them in the grand scheme of things. Moving over to Norwich against Manchester City. Late kickoff Saturday night. This seems to be a stone cold away win for real. Right, over the years they played each other. Where are you, Man City? I can't see you. 36 victories for Man City over the years, 9 for Norwich, 23 draws over the years. The bookmakers, absolutely stone cold away win. 14-1. When I say home win, I mean away win. 14-1. Norwich to pick up the victory. 30-2 on for Man City away from home. 15-2 the draw. Obviously, Man City are in second. Norwich are in 19th. They need a victory. They've just got the one under their belt. A lot of predictions in the house. Let's go and take a look at them. Matt Brown straight in there with a 2-0 victory for Man City. Just a 2. David Gamer's going 6 goals in it. 4-2 victory for City. Che Lars gone 6 goals in it as well. All for City as well. Sarkodie Seth also 6 goals in it. 4-2 victory for Man City. LG and Cow 5 goals for him. 4-1 for Manchester City. 3-1 for Josh Henderson. Surely for Manchester City. Adam 67 with a 3-1 victory for City. Blue Flash going 5-0 City. FMS Vlogs 4-2 for City as well. Zero Central 3-0 City. Josh Ngroge with a 3-1 victory. Fongu Blase is going with a 4-1 victory for Manchester City. Harley Bordeaux 3-0. Liam Martin 3-1. Chrissy Gobin 3-1 as well. Let me just give me a minute while I... what have I got? What have I got for this bad boy? I'm actually going with a 4-1. I've got 5 goals in it. Goals galore. Manchester City picking up the big fat W. What have we got next at you? These are Sunday's games. 15th of September. Bournemouth up against Everton. Bournemouth, their record over the years, just played the 12 times over the course of history. 2 victories for Bournemouth, 8 victories for Everton, 2 draws right down the middle. The table suggests an Everton win. They're a 6th spot in the table. Bournemouth are a little bit struggling at the moment, 15th on the table. Back-to-back defeats for Bournemouth coming to this. The bookmakers go 2-1 for Bournemouth, 13-10 for the away victory, 5-2 the draw. What we got in the house? We have got 45-0. I don't know what the heck that prediction is for. Maybe for the City game, surely. But Sarkodie Seth is in there with the first one. 2-1 to Everton. HB10 goes 2-0 to City. We're ahead of that one at the moment. LG and Cow's going 1-0 for Bournemouth. Matt Brown 2-1 Everton. David Gamer's going with a 2-2 draw. Josh Henderson can't split them either with a ball draw. Suin Ekayeme is going with a 3-1 victory for Manchester City. I'm getting a bit bogged down here with these comments. Liam Martin with a 2-1 win for Everton. Adam 67 with a 2-0 win for Bournemouth. Liam Scott's going with Everton 2-1. FMS Vlogs going for Bournemouth. Zero Central's going 2-2 right down the middle. Harley Bordeaux can't split them either. 0-0. Fongu Blase is going with a 1-0 win for Everton. Josh Ngroge is going with a 2-2 draw. Chrissy Gobin with a 3-0 win for Everton. Liam Scott with a 2-1. Ugly Pete Production 6-1. Blue Flash 2-1 for Everton. Lastminute.com for Ryan Fraser, I believe. Shane Lomax 1-1 and Bournemouth 2-1. I'm actually going with a 1-0 victory for Everton away from home. They look good at the moment. They're into contention for top 6 as it stands. A couple of late predictions in there. HB10 with a 1-0 win for Everton. Straight off the blocks, we've got already a prediction in the house for the next one. It is Watford up against Arsenal down at Vicarage Road. Been there, seen it and done it myself. I used to live down that neck of the woods, Watford. Over the years, 17 victories for Arsenal, 12 for Watford, 1 draw, just the 1 draw over the course of history between these two sides. Surely it's time for a draw on this one. The bookmakers go 13-5 for Watford, evens for Arsenal, 27-10. Arsenal coming to us in 5th spot, just the 1 defeat to the name. Watford obviously sacked their manager in the midst of this international break, rehired an old manager. So what the heck's going on there? I have no idea. I'm sure that didn't the old manager get fired as well before? So he come back for a second dibs at it. What we got in the house? Liam Martin's in there with a 2-1 win for Watford. You know, new manager syndrome, new manager bounce. Chilar's going with an Arsenal 4-2 victory. Sarkodie Seth going 2-2. FMS Vlogs with a 5-0 win for Arsenal. Same deal for Zero Central. David Gamers with a 2-0 win. Krishy Gobin joins the 5-0 gang. 1-1 draw for Harley Bardo. LG and Cows going 3-0 for the Gunners. HP10 wants to let everybody know that he is a Norwich supporter. Adam 67 with a 2-1 victory for Watford. 2-0 win for Arsenal. Liam Scott with a 1-0 win. Josh Henderson's going 2-1 for Arsenal. Watford, Arsenal 2-1. Watford's way looks like by Fongu. Josh and Groggies with a 1-1 draw. Anybody support Sheffield Wednesday? Tumbleweed rolls across the ground, across the thing. Anyhow, I've gone with a 2-1 victory for Arsenal away from home. I made these calls before the new announcement of the manager, before even that took place. So these have been in my back of my mind for a while. Doesn't really change anything. Tony, yes, right, yes. Tony Mo is Blue Man Army. That's right, boys and girls. That's what we're talking about. Okay, moving on to the final game, boys and girls. This is Monday Night Football. Aston Villa up against West Ham. The record between these two sides, 38 victories for Aston Villa over the years, 40 victories for West Ham. 32 draws. Villa coming to this 18th spot. West Ham are in 7th right now. They're just keeping their head down. You know what I mean? Getting, staying out of trouble, all that kind of good stuff. The bookmakers going 13-8 for Aston Villa at home. 8-5. West Ham victory. 5-2. The draw. The predictions are coming in the house right now. I'm just gonna sidestep stuff here and make sure I'm okay on my bits and pieces. Chaos syndrome. Get up there. So, what we got in the house? We've got... Whoa, I've missed a few. George Jordan, 3-1 victory for Villa. HP10's going 2-1 with the West Ham. Adam 67, 3-1 victory for Villa. LG and Cows going Villa as well, 1-0. David Gamers is going the other way with a 1-0 win for West Ham. Pepe Hacks is a Blades fan. Sarkodie Seth 2-0 win for Aston Villa. Harley Bardo's a Spurs fan. A couple of United fans knocking around as well. Josh Henderson 1-0 win for Villa. 2-1 victory for Harley Bardo for West Ham. 2-1 victory for West Ham as well. Josh Ngrogre 3-0 victory for West Ham for FMS Vlogs. Blue Flash also joining the Hammers with the 2-1 win as well. Krishy Gobin's going 2-1 for Villa. Zero Central with a 6-goal thriller. 4-2 for West Ham. Monday Night Football, you never know. Jaden the Gengar's going 1-1 draw. I'll answer your question in just a tickety-boo, Liam Scott. 0-0 West Ham, Villa. Fongu Blase with a 3-1 win for Villa and 1-1 draw. Efon Akoko and 1-1 draw. Liam Scott. I've gone with I'm joining the gang with a 3-1 win for Villa. That's right. Yes, that wraps up. This is Matchday number 5 predictions. Again, I know I do appreciate you guys coming for the live shows. It's this a sort of soft start to the thing. This is going to be a weekly thing. We'll have Premier League, we'll have Championship. We had them yesterday. Thursday we do Champions League. I'll talk more about that in a second. Just going to answer a couple of questions that have been pinged at me during the chat here. Do I think Nyembe will sneak in on Saturday? I don't think so. He'll probably get on the bench. I think Bennett is one mistake away from getting dropped, and that's good. It's healthy competition. I love Nyembe, and I think he deserves to be right back. But I think Bennett's been good for the past couple of games. He's kind of stepped up, and of course he's wearing the captain's armband right now. What about I think of Wednesday's appointment, Gary Monk? I think it's a good appointment. I did have them good to go down. The start of the season in my predictions. I think that'll change it. I think I'm not saying they're going to get promoted or playoffs. I think they'll finish mid-table. Maybe next season they could do bits then. But right now, I think it's a good prediction for them. Anyway, again, so I do appreciate your live predictions. They are great. If my predictions come true, this is what the table will look like. Liverpool will be top, Man City will be second, and that'll be as you were. Arsenal will be a third, and Everton will sneak up to fourth. Leicester will be in fifth. Down the bottom will be Watford, Norwich and Wolves as it stands. Now again, we do live shows, or we're going to be doing it from here on in until something crazy goes on. I do hope that you guys can give me your predictions in full in the comment section down below so we can revisit these. Because I don't really want to edit the chat because that will be a time-consuming beast. So just punch in your predictions in full down in the comment section, and we can revisit them next week and see how you guys get on. Who's my European Champions League winners? Good question. Very difficult to answer at this stage, but if I'm going to be forced to answer that, you can never rule out Real Madrid. Liverpool look good right now in the Premier League, so I'd like to see a back-to-back win by Liverpool. That would be quite crazy. So I'm going to go with one of those two. I think will be there. As for the Europa, I'm trying to think who's the juggernauts in there. I think we might see a Champions League team from a third place thing come down and win it. So right now I don't know. I can't really call the Europa League because you might get a team like Juventus, I doubt not Juventus, but maybe like a Spurs or somebody, or even a Chelsea fall back into the Europa League and win it. So I don't know. Yeah, join me Thursday. We'll be live for the Champions League predictions, probably 1 hour later than today. But we'll see. Celtic, that would be crazy if they won. It'd be good for Scottish football, but it'd be absolutely bonkers. Anyway, just to let you know, Tuesdays is Premier League Day live on the channel. Mondays is Championship live on the channel. And Thursdays, a week prior to the Premier League, Champions League, is live on the channel. I'll let you know that I'm going to be live on Saturday. A bit of a crazy day for me Saturday, but I'm going to be live watching Blackburn Rovers on Twitch. But I'm going to give you up-to-date scores of what else is going on around the other grounds, Premier League, Championship, League 1, League 2. I'll have all scores coming at you. Consider it like a soccer Saturday, but with me controlling the show. But I'll have a lot of stats behind me, a lot of analytics and all that. It'll be, we did it one time last year, end of the season, but we're back full time, and that is pretty much all I've got for you. Hopefully you enjoyed this live show. I did appreciate all your live predictions. I think it's cracking when we can get going and get a band together like this. It can get crazy because the Premier League is hot property. But again, make sure you put your predictions in full so you can feature in next week's and see if you can get a big fat thumbs up and join me, the Prediction King. That's right. Anyway, hopefully you guys can watch some more international football today. It's the last batch of Euro 2020 for this international break. Will England make it a clean sweep within their group, or will Kosovo, who are unbeaten in like 12 matches, hold England firm? It'd be crazy. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you did, smash the thumbs up. If you are new, caught this on the chance, make sure you smash the subscribe. I'll be back again very, very soon. With the live show on Thursday. Other videos popping up on the channel, left, right, and centre. But I'm going to run my outro. Here it comes. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.